Hello dear fans. How did people come about? The problem of the origin of people has worried mankind for a long time. Various folk legends, traditions, religious teachings explain this issue in their own way. The scientific vision of the problem is based on the theory of evolution, anthropology, and anthropogenesis. The origin and evolution of man is studied by anthropology. Within the framework of this science, answers are sought to questions related to the process of the formation of a person, the development of his labor activity, speech, social structure. This process is called anthropogenesis. Modern scientific ideas about the origin of man are based on the idea that he came out of the animal world. However, the widespread opinion in everyday life that man descended from great apes is fundamentally wrong. The evolution of man and great apes are parallel, deeply diverging branches of development. When did the first primates appear? According to the findings of anthropologists, the first primates appeared in Africa 70 to 60 million years ago. They descended from primitive insectivores. At first, they had to compete for food and a place in the sun with rodents, which is why they switched to an arboreal lifestyle. This fact led to the development of characteristic features in them, such as five-fingered limbs, acute stereoscopic vision, a large and complex brain. For millions of years, human ancestors lived in trees in hot and humid climates. About 25 million years ago, two branches diverged from the general form of primates, developing later independently of each other. The first branch led to the emergence of great apes, the second culminated in the appearance of man. Anthropogenesis stages. In anthropogenesis, 4 stages are distinguished: human precursors, protoanthropes, ancient people, arhenthropes, ancient people, paleoanthropes, and fossil humans of the modern anatomical type, neoanthropes. Human predecessors lived 6 to 1 million years ago. Their remains were first found in South Africa. They already looked much more like humans than modern apes. In connection with the transition to upright posture, the skeleton and musculature of the hind limbs changed most significantly. Protoanthropes obtained food by hunting and gathering. In hunting animals, they began to use stones as throwing weapons. Separate groups of protoanthropes later learned to make the simplest tools and make fire, thereby gaining advantages over other animals. They developed to the most ancient people, Archanthropians. The earliest people developed articulate speech, which was facilitated by the increase in the volume of the brain and the complication of its structure. They could make a variety of tools from stone and handle it more skillfully. The remains of ancient people, paleoanthropes, were first found in Germany in the valley of the Neanderthal River, from where their other name came, Neanderthals. They lived on Earth during the Ice Age, took refuge in caves, kept up fires, and learned how to make clothes from animal skins to protect them from the cold. People of the modern anatomical type, who appeared 60 to 50,000 years ago, began to rapidly displace ancient people. They were physically weaker than the latter, but they had a more developed brain. For the first time, their remains were found in France in the Cro-Magnon grotto, therefore they are also called Cro-Magnons. The branch of Homo sapiens begins with them. Thanks for watching.